I wish I could tell you what my city was like before the war. But the fact is, peace and I are yet to be acquainted. I was yet to be born when she left, half of her exile ago. I heard white doves flew south one day, took olive branches with them, and we ain't seen them since. I guess our winters were too cold. Lights not on for long enough to guide them home. We were beacons once, lighthouses for lost souls. Stars atop our cedar Christmas trees, until we deemed them commodities, cut them into sizable chunks, engraved cedar trees on them like some kind of wooden cannibalism, then sold them to tourists who probably appreciated them more than we did. We escaped to our mountain villas, counted our money, and laughed, watching the cities burn. We funded our own insurgency, but forgot to install glass to break in case of emergency, so we're stuck here. We made this, convinced we're fighting for prestigious cause here, when really we're just applauding religious warfare, sending souls to the same heaven we're aiming for, to meet the same God that we pray to. The gunman will have you believe that God left this city long ago, but I can assure you, He's still here. In the prayers of grieving mothers, sisters and daughters young, with sons, brothers and fathers who marched to the beat of slaughter's drum, maybe they made it back alive, reuniting with wives instead of brandishing knives, but while they shed blood, spouses shed tears, and sons shed any recollection of their fathers. We stocked dreams, emotion, and tears on store shelves, but when the war started, they became luxuries. So we took what we could, mixed it with melanin, and painted our exteriors dark like our forefathers. This is Snake City. I call it that because the only change we ever make is skin. Heavier than the average vellum, it's wrinkled and dry, these external traits. Futures we'll never see, stuffed into our flesh that give us this epidermal weight. We're trying so hard to feel warmth and return to our thermal state. Instead, we end up on this internal race for saving grace that puts us outside the inferno's gate. Skin-colored Muslim, Christian, Druze. But I'm yet to find a brother tinted red, white, and green. I'm yet to see a sister wear those colors on her face instead of in her scarf. Ya Rab, guide us these hands, you provide us with all. United we stand, divided we fall. Sleep is the cousin of death. So we must be dying because we haven't slept in 40 years. I guess that's why they call it civil unrest. Mouths open without a song to sing. Since 75, we've been DJs without enough record to scratch the surface. The internally displaced, strangers in our own home, living between borders, existing on the fine line between heaven and hell. One bullet past a crisis, but one voice short of a revolution. There are stars in your eyes. Alone, we are easily missed. Separated into factions, we are constellations, but together, we are a galaxy. Paris of the Middle East and paradise on earth. I will tell your stories to my children. Maybe one day they will flourish here as your neighbors. Unruly hair, dark eyes, and skin colored red, white, and green. Thank you.